everybody, it's me, Diane. Just getting on here to talk about my latest. Trying to update you as much as I can from now until after. I'm probably do it like a year or so after my surgery. This video is going to be a little bit brighter than last one. Last one I was a little upset. I had a lot on my mind. I still have a lot on my mind. Seems like I have a lot of questions and I have a lot of worries about getting approved for the surgery and getting, going through the actual surgery. I mean, that's, nerve-wracking in itself. So I just wanted to take a little time to talk to you about Reassurance, because lately I've been really reassured by a couple different things, and I just wanted to share them with you because maybe that you were in the spot I was last week and getting a little worried and getting a little scared, and I think that this might help you out. One way of reassurance is I got this book. It is called The Expert's Guide to Weight Loss Surgery, and it has this really hot looking doctor on the front. So it has a lot of useful information about the surgery. This goes into before and after. It has like the dietary needs, and it tells you everything that they're going to go through, like step by step. I have not got the weight loss surgery for dummies book that I bought off Amazon.com. I haven't got that in there yet. I'm waiting on it. I'm hoping, since it didn't come today, that it'll come tomorrow. So keep your fingers crossed for me. Also, there's this lady that works with my husband. Now, I didn't want my husband and I to really tell a lot of people, so not a lot of people know about the surgery. It's not that I'm ashamed, it's just I don't want more people worried about me than I need to. So, my grandmother doesn't even know, so I haven't told a lot of people, but my husband's kind of got a little big mouth. And he was at his work and he said in front of, a couple of people that I was going to get this done. He was worried about me and had concerns. He's my husband. Of course he's going to be worried about me and my well-being. One of the ladies that works with him had the lap band surgery. And she was like, you know what? Tell your wife if she wants to ask me anything to come down to her office, and go down there and talk to her. And yesterday I was out and about and I was like, I think that I'm going to go ahead and go down there and talk to her. So I went to her office. I spent like an hour and a half in there and I asked her questions. And I felt like I bombarded her. I didn't ask her everything I had on my mind because I have like a million questions. I question everything I do, which probably isn't the greatest thing, but I want to be so informed that when I go to meet my surgeon or go to meet the therapist, I know everything that's going to go on. I don't like being left in the dark about anything that's going to happen to my body. So I went and talked to her, and she said, Diane, she said, well, I'm one of the statistics. She said that she had a lap band on her stomach. That's the little belt that tightens up your stomach. It's not the same thing as gastric bypass. It's sort of like, it's not the same thing, but it's, instead of having like a permanent surgery, it's like a little plastic band, sort of like a twisty tie that you have on a cable ties, and it goes around your stomach and they tighten it up like a belt to have a however much intake that you can have. She was one of the statistics that the lap band actually slipped. It caused a stomach ulcer and it had to be removed. And I was like, why are you recommending me this type of surgery when, this happened to you? And she said, Diane, she said, it's only a few people this actually happens to. Very, very slim. And it's been a while ago, so they're actually doing new procedure. Actually, I saw this YouTube thing where they sew a little bit of the fat around the band so it doesn't slip. But she was saying, I recommend this to anybody. She said, because it made such a big difference. The couple, she was only on for like 3 or 4 months, but she said the couple months that it was on, it made a huge difference. She doesn't have to take blood pressure medicine anymore. She's actually, she's more in control of what she eats. Even though the band's not on there anymore because it was removed, she knows how much she can actually eat to get full and when to stop, And that's really important. She was telling me that after she got the lap band, she didn't have any problems with her hair at all. She said that as long as you follow the protein that they give you. The dietitian will tell you how much that you need to intake protein wise. So I haven't got that far. I haven't seen the dietitian, but she said as long as you follow that, you'll be fine with your hair. She said that she just had so much energy after the surgery. She said that she'd walk to the mailbox to get her mail. You know, it's at the end of the driveway. I live in Winston, but you know, she lives out there in Yakinville. It's a little bit more countrified than over here. I'm in the city. So she's like, you know, I walked to the end of the driveway. I just had so much energy. I just wanted to go a little bit more. She said, before you know it, I was walking everywhere, you know, and she said, you want to start off slow and walk, and you won't realize how much energy you have until afterwards. So, I mean, after talking to her, I mean, I was just so much reassured. And she said that, you know, after she turned in her paperwork, it wasn't but a couple of weeks till she had surgery. So she didn't have to wait months and months and months for this to happen. My sister-in-law's wedding is coming up in October. It is July 30th. Today's my sister's birthday. And I just really want this to happen in August, September, the latest. If I am not in my sister-in-law's wedding, she'll croak. But, you know, I am just so ready for this. I want to just go ahead and just go and get it done. But, you know, I have to take one thing step at a time. Like I said in my previous video, August 3rd, I have an appointment with my doctor at 11:30. So I'm going to go see her. She's going to take blood work. She's going to go over all those paperwork with me. So, I mean, that's great. August 12th, I have what do you call it? It's like a session, information session to go, and then the doctor is going to talk about the surgery and ask us any questions. I want to also mention that before you go to the information session, if you know you get to get an opportunity to do that, go ahead and write down the questions you have. I mean, nothing is ever a stupid question. If you find somebody or you know somebody that's had this surgery, talk to them. I mean, it could be, you know, they've went through this process. They could probably tell you. If you don't know of anybody that's been through this, go on YouTube. There's, besides myself, because I'm just now starting, there's a wonderful person named Amelia. Her name on here is Massage Goddess. I've watched her. She's awesome. If you don't want to, you know, watch that, go and get these books. These books are so informative. I also want to talk to you about a journal. I got a little leather bound journal. Here it is. Yay. I got this little leather bound journal thing at Walmart. It's nothing special. It's just a plain book. But what I did on it, if I can show you, you see all that? It has everything in this book has to do with my bypass surgery. I have my food journal. I wrote down all my food. I wrote down my measurements, my weight. I put down my appointments. I put down things that I bought for my gastric bypass surgery, things that I went ahead and already told you guys about. So everything is in this little book, and I'm just going to kind of bring it with me. This is going to be a great little scrapbook thing for you guys later if you scrapbook. I do. I love scrapbooking. Sorry, my little mic's slipping. But, you know, I would recommend highly that you went out and got one of these books. Just start writing down, because I feel like if I have a food journal in hand, I can show the doctors what I'm going through before the surgery. Today I went out and swam for a little while. I'm going to go out walking a little bit later. I'm trying to get all the exercise I can. So go ahead and write down stuff. It'll help you out later. Oh, it's almost 10 minutes. Just want to say, please leave any questions, comments, anything like that for me. Turn up the volume extra loud, because my volume's not like the greatest. I promise to get a new mic in the next week or so. And just let me know how everybody else is doing. And I'll see you later. And I promise I'll give you another YouTube video, because got a lot on my mind, and I like to share things like that with you, so you know what's going on, and if I have questions to some of these answers. Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Thank you for watching me.